Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Abhinav.
Hi guys, I'm Adyasha. We would like to welcome you all for this webinar, which is on the debriefing about the experiences that you have already during this challenge that you have participated. I hope you are excited about the learnings that you had, and this is a completely new kind of experience that we are exposing the students to.
Right.
And I think the first time in India and probably in the world that we are trying to blend theoretical learning, whatever you're learning at the campus is your textbook knowledge, and now you're actually implementing that, working with different corporates. This was just a pilot where we started understanding, so good learning exposure for them and for us as well. So
that experiential learning part was very well came up.
Yes, absolutely. So just remember, guys, you are the what we say. You are the handpicked. You are the most selected bunch of institutes, e-cells, where we have worked with to understand how this theme is working for the students, and it was very well appreciated. And the interest level, the enthusiasm was absolutely high. And we are also equally excited about this session, and I think this is going to be like growing like tons and tons in a better shape. Right. So before we move ahead with the session, we would like to introduce our expert, Dr. Radhika Meenakshi, who is the founder of Vaisal Consultancy, and Mr. Krishna Kumar Nair, who is the head of marketing at Westland. You have sold a book for A Rise in the Wake, and they are from the publishers. All right, and somebody is going to tell you, like Radhika is an entrepreneur herself, and she can give you a lot of, and also a faculty, an educator who can give you a mixed learning experience, and she can share a lot of tips about her experiences as well, and also the academic side, how you could have done it better. And also here Krishna Kumar can take you through the details about what can be the better options or some real life experience that he had while being in this industry, and a lot of tips and suggestions. Yeah, exactly. So here what we're trying to do is bring in a lot of corporates being a part of this series of competition that we are going to give it to them. So in such a short span of time, we are going to be exposed to many corporates and startups and big brand names, which in general when we are studying, it is really impossible to get into this kind of session. So I'm absolutely excited and crazy about being such a part of this competition, and also to be a host and to talk to you guys. It's really amazing. To let you know, there were around 36 teams across India who has participated, right? So these teams have, all of the team members have amazing energy and amazing kind of what we say.
We are overwhelmed with the response they have given to us.
Exactly. A lot of innovativeness and new techniques they have used. Definitely there were some who have used some regular method of selling, which we have again and again announced.
So they have gone through pillar to pillar, and they have done the door-to-door selling to marketing also, and they tried innovativeness in their communication as well.
Exactly, and the most innovative idea is going to win the competition. That's what we should wait and watch to the end of the session. So, before going forward to the what is expected to the end of the session, let's take a sneak peek about what is expected now from here on. So we will start with what has been the learning about the overall experiences, how the teams have participated, what has been the top teams, what kind of ideas they have come up with, what type of segment they have actually tapped in with.
Right.
So this is something that each of them should actually learn, right? It is also a competition where we have always highlighted that you will be participating in a team to compete with other teams. However, you are also competing with your team members. Right, so it's going to be a tough challenge here on. So stay tuned to it. What we are going to announce next.
So they must have created a lot of hype around their student community and their college segment.
Right. So we would also like to hear from you guys in between how your experience has been, because we are also building a new program for you. It is just not for, we are not trying to push you with a new program.
Right. So we also need their ideas, their innovative thinking.
Yes. We want to build something exclusively for you, because you guys are aspiring entrepreneurs. You have a dream to fulfill, and we are just trying to pave a way to reach in the same path. Okay, so coming to the house rules of this webinar, you are like most of you have already attended this such kind of webinars with us, and that you are rude by default and you can't really talk to us in between. So please write your question in the chat box, and there is a raise hand button on your screen also. If you want to click on it and give us an indication that you want to talk to our expert, and that is amazing. We will take some questions depending upon the availability of the time towards the end of the session.
Right.
All right. So, I think now we should move to the session and start with the learning experience. I will request Dr. Radhika to take it up from here. Over to you. And guys, in between, we are actually we are switching off our webcam so that you just focus on what Radhika is going to say and learn and
The
just
entire
enjoy.
concentration on Dr. Radhika.
Okay, all right. Over to you, Dr. Radhika.
Hi guys, I'm Radhika. I would like to share my thoughts about this great event, Smart E. So, what is the game guys? You guys have to sell the book. You guys have to market the books. And you have to do it well. What we are going to see, you adopted so many innovative ways, right? But what could you have done better? You all had amazing learnings, right? Some of you learned how to delight the customer. Some of you learned how to take the anger and the wrath of the customer. Some of you learned to, bear up the indifference of the customer. You guys had a whole lot of experiences. But let us look at some of the best practices that could have been done and that can be adopted in future, because after all, this entire thing is a live learning. You've actually gone to the industry. You actually met the real-time customers. These are not pseudo customers. They're real customers. And you've interacted with these customers. So, what could you have done better? Let us look at worldwide what things people have done. And see whether we can adopt some. Some we can think creatively. Most of you have done quite a lot of creative thinking. Let's look at it. So, what's a game, guys? Basically, you guys have to do three things. Attain, retain, and maintain customers. Attain customers, find new customers. Retain them, make sure that they remain your customers. Now, in this case, the book is, they are not going to come bar to buy the book. But can you make them come to buy your book bar, at least as a gift for somebody else? So, and can you have to maintain the customers? How do you keep them entertained? Now, we're going to look at all these things. Have you sold well, guys? Have you sold any number of copies? Have you set your targets? And did you work towards these targets? How can you stand out in your competition so that your customers don't stand you up? Are you better? Remember, this is a competition that was launched across India. And you guys are competing across India. What have you guys done differently? Have you thought about it creatively? Yes, you did. But is there something better you could do? How have you fared in your competition? How many of you, there can be only one winner? How many of you could sell more? How could you market it well? Now, these are two different concepts that comes to me. And I say, have you marketed and have you sold? These are the two things that I'm going to ask you a little later from now. Now, another thing that you guys need to probe and see is, have you used effectively a lot of innovative techniques to sell? Have you used innovations or new way of selling or a new way of marketing? Okay. And are you pushing the right hot buttons? Now remember, unless you push the right button, then voila, the sales will happen. Everybody will get know. Are you getting into the right engagement with your customer? You have to evaluate it. So let's see how we can evaluate yourself. Okay. So guys, are we ready to push the smart button, the hot buttons for the Smart E? Right. Let's start off with what exactly, little Gyan, what exactly should you be doing if you are going to be a great seller? What exactly are the tactics that you should adopt to be a great marketer? Is there a difference between marketing and selling is my first question. Yes, there is. Though selling is a part of marketing, but marketing creates the environment. Selling is not, you don't just sell the product, you are actually a problem solver there. So let us look at these as two aspects. Marketing the book. How could you have marketed the book? Of course, you have the Westland people also doing a whole lot of already marketing for you. But in your case, in your environment, in your college, campus, in your town, how could you have marketed the book much better? First of all, you already had a brand name, right? Rashmi Bansal is already a brand name. But have you built a name for yourself, right? So your college, have you leveraged on your college name? Have you leveraged on your whatever your e-cell name or those things? So you have to build in a name that you have a personal brand to talk about on. Have you got the recognition that you wanted? So recognition is by basically making yourself seen by a lot of people, recognizing you for good service. So are you being a part of a community? Did you do something, right? So some of you guys demonstrated it by saying that, yeah, all the money that we are getting or the incentives, we are going to give it to the charity, those so on and so forth. But are you doing any community work, right? So like for example, Arise and Awake was a show of the Darby entrepreneurs. Now are we doing something about picking up a small showcase? Could you pick up some other showcases of micro entrepreneurs and release it or do something like that? That would have created some interesting things, right? Client service. After the book is being sold, are you helping them and saying that, you know, is there any way in which these books can we, if you read this book and come back, we'll give you some incentive. Some things like that. So do you have a website which promotes these things? So your product or your service, there should be a website which is promoting it. Then you could write articles on it. These are some of the ways in which you're wholesomely recognized for your marketing activities. There's a lot. You could conduct speeches. You could make groups on WhatsApp and talk about the book. You could use referrals and say, so-and-so has read this book. You could use some celebrity to talk about the book. You could go in for book meetings in Crosswords and Landmark and all those bookshops. You could have done a lot of that. You could have used a lot of visual aids. Would you have converted this? Of course, you could have checked out whether there has been any media footage on this and you could have played it. You could have also done, put up notice board, done community service. A whole lot of the gamut of these things could have been a part of your marketing strategies that you could have adapted. Now regarding the selling part. Now selling is where you actually don't sell. You just don't go sell. One of the most important things in selling is you are not a seller. You are a problem solver. Now when you go as a problem solver, what are the most important problem, pain point that people face? The customers of this book, for example. Basically, everybody wants a good read. They wanted a motivation. They wanted entertainment. Now, let me give you a small example. If I were to take this pen, and I'm going to tell you, okay, guys, why do you like this pen? What is the use of this pen? And I'm very sure one of you is going to say, hey, ma'am, I like the flow of this ink. It writes well. One of you say, ma'am, I like the color of the pen. Another person would say, probably, ma'am, it's nice and, the grip is very good. The rubber grip helps me. Another person may say, ma'am, brand, ma'am, having that pen in the pocket says you arrive. Now, there are 4 different people telling the same pen with 4 different things. Now, as a seller, you have to look at each of these needs and see if you can tap into that need. For that, you guys have to do a whole lot of homework. Now, in your case, in this particular thing, you should have, did you guys talk about your customer? Did you define your customer? Yes, people who need to be motivated. People who would like to get into entrepreneurship, primary target. There's also another set of group of people who love to just read. They are book lovers. They will read on anything. Then there's a group of people who would love to be inspired. Who are these people? Does it necessarily have to be youngsters? It could also be old people. There are so many guys who are wanting to start entrepreneurship a little later. So these are some of the things that you need to define and you need to prepare. Any sales is done if you don't prepare. You need to prepare on your customer. You need to learn their lifestyles, understand them so that you know exactly what is their people. Now I want an interesting book to read. Some breezy book to read. Right? Then you need to know what type of these, what is the emotion that this evolves in a person when they read that book. Right? And then you prepare on this and then go talk to them. Don't tell them, I'm selling this book, please read it. You tell them, have you had any inspiration in your life? Have you looking at, motivation? Who do you look for your motivation? Things like this and say, okay, would you like to read on this? Now, one of the most important thing is, you don't sell. You need to ask probing questions. Now, questioning is the art of selling. If you know how to question correctly to the problem, then you sold it. Believe me, because you're going to give them the solution. Listen to what your customers are saying and then start questioning them again. So when you're selling, there are a few things that you have to keep in mind. One is connect to your customer very emotionally. Now, how do you connect to your customer? It's very easier said than done. अरे एक book के लिए इतना connection क्यों? But please understand, when you connect to one, it resonates with the others. So, how do you connect with the customer? Connecting with the customer is very, very simple. You touch the raw nerve of the customer. For example, what is it that you want to do in life? Do you have a great ambition? Things like this would definitely ask them and say, you know, you can start off. You could show videos of people getting inspiration, motivation, those sort of things. Now, if you touch the longing in me that says, hey guys, I really want to come out and, you know, start my own company or something like that, or I would like to, you know, survive, I would like to meet the biggest challenge, then you say, this is the right book for you to read to get motivated. So emotional connect is very, very important. Then when you're asking questions, you have to be very relevant. Most important is when you're selling, are you creating that wow moment in me? How do you create a wow moment in me so that I convert and buy your book? How do I convert and buy the product? So, you know, let me give you an example. You know Coke. All you guys love Coke, right? And Coke comes with the best of ads, right? And in these best of ads, what these guys do is, for example, the latest one on Coke is share a Coke, right? It's easy to share 1 liter, 2 liter, but can you share a can? No. Now, Coke has brought out a can which you can share, which means in one can, you just turn it, it becomes 2 small cans, right? And you can share. And now that is really opening happiness because you could share a can now, not only buy 1 liter to share. So, you know, things, when you are actually looking at constantly delighting customers. Okay guys, you will tell me, man, Coke has got big money, they can do this. We are small time guys, how do we do it? Let me tell you, a couple of my mentees who actually were promoting a dance class, right? And they had to go to a foreign land and promote a dance class. Now, when they had to go there, of course, they were staying in a hotel. They had to conduct the thing in the hotel, and they were soliciting people. Now, the hotel said you can't put posters anywhere, you can't do anything. Right? How do I advertise that we are going to hold a dancing class? It's a workshop, 1-day workshop. Okay? And what they did was simply made posters and stuck it on their t-shirt. Now, you can't do anything if I walk into a star hotel wearing a t-shirt which says, you know, love dancing or join me for a dance. Things like that. So look, these are some innovative ways. I mean, would you have the guts to actually go to a 5-star hotel and do this and walk around? Right? So, are you doing something innovative? Here you are hard selling your product. You have to walk, breathe your product. How do you do that? Right? And when you do this, automatically your passion comes out in your sales. And you will leave a memory in the minds of your customers. Now that is what you need. You take you go to a website, right? You just simply say buy this, buy this, buy this, right? No, those days are passé. You guys now need to entertain that. Please remember, now the customer is a very, very, very demanding customer. And he's got a whole lot of choices, right? And these choices are dynamic. So you guys have to really entertain them. And how do you entertain them? Keep them on your website. How do you make the eyeballs stick on your website? You need to talk about anything to keep them entertained. If you're keeping them entertained, they know that you are there. You should be there in the background. The selling should happen in the back, right? Now, for a startup, this must be very difficult, right? But nevertheless, then you keep them entertained in a new way. Now, you guys must have seen on Facebook, it was trending, the shampoo ad in which, you know, the hair gets blown every time the train passes by. And this is a good shampoo, right? So you're looking at, you know, new type of things which are actually coming. There's another one in which there's a pesticide spray like HIT, you know. What they did was, they put a huge billboard on a main public street in Milan, and they smeared that pesticide on the billboard. So all the mosquitoes, they caught about 230,000 mosquitoes or insects or something, and saved that particular area in one. Right? So things like that, you know, people are wondering, it's gross, but then it caught the eye. Now we are looking at these type of innovative, new things in which, you know, you can actually look at selling your product. So guys, one thing that you have to remember at the end of the day is that make sure your product your customer, and the message is meshing very well. Now, coming to some of your pitches, right? So you guys had pitched. One thing was, I noticed that, when the pitching happens and it's moving very fast. So I'm reading and it's moving down, right? By the time I read the second sentence, it's already gone down. And I'm reading the third sentence, another slide has already come on top. Now, that is something you have to avoid. You have to look at the comfort of the reader, not your technical things that you are very content with or you are very happy to do it with. Ultimately, the viewer has to be comfortable watching it, right? So, by the time I read the information, it's already gone down, right? So, you guys have to be very careful about that. So, pitch to be memorable has to be short, has to be reverberating, should be dynamic, and it should not cause me any discomfort reading it, right? So that's very important. It has to stand. So it should be short. Never put lot of text on the page. The moment you put more than 2 lines or 3 lines, your ad is finished, right? So that's one thing you really have to know. So basically, keep your customers engaged. One way or the other, entertain your customer. Do not sell, right? One last thing before I close the GYAN session is that you guys have to really look at keeping a link or a card at the end of your entertainment, right? So you talk about, let's say for example, you create a video about micro entrepreneurs or jugaad done by micro entrepreneurs and capture this. This is what from Indore or this is from Coimbatore or whatever you're going to put it across. And then towards the end, to know more about, you could also buy Rashmi things, book and keep a cart or a link to eBay or Tata's, wherever the thing is being sold. These type of the things is what as a video you guys could have done. So, I think you guys have done very well. Most of you have gotten, but your learnings, some of you have said that you have learned how to handle a customer, you've learned first time how to see when a door smashed on your face. So I think the live experience of actually meeting these customers, you guys must have felt, and that is exactly the maqsad of this entire Smart E. And so we'll take it forward and we will discuss it further on. Adhyasha, over to you. Adhyasha?
Thank
Hello?
you so much. Yes, thank you so much for the session. And I think this is the practical nitty-gritties of what we really wanted to communicate to all the participants. And it is important for them to understand it is just not about winning the competition, but also to understand what is required to take to win a competition. This time we had really been a little liberal in doing all this evaluation because we wanted them to learn all this aspect and gear them up for the next one that is expected to come up to them
and give them a ground where they can start playing. Once
Yes.
they are done with that, then they will have next level of game.
Exactly. This challenge is going to be extremely tough. So why should you be always in a safer side to play a safe game?
Right.
So it was just a very short glimpse of it about what more can we expect, right? So just stay tuned. We still have a lot of things to tell you towards a little later. Once Krishna Kumar finishes up, we will talk about what is expected in the next coming sessions, right? So we would request Mr. Krishna Kumar to take it up from here. Over to you. Can you please switch on your webcam?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. First of all, I think I should thank Radhika for a session. I mean, I don't think there's too much left to be talked after what you've gone through. Most of the areas which needed to be talked about are covered by her. So just a couple of points which I have from my side. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for such a wonderful participation in this exercise, and I seriously believe that you would have learned a lot from this program. So, to come to additional things which you probably need to know about this is, apart from what Radhika was talking about, what you need to understand is selling books is a little more tougher than selling any other product because it is not a demand product. It is not it's not on the list of anybody's wish list to buy if they have the money. It is more to do with their interest in reading and stuff like that. So it's not an easy job, and hats off to you guys for trying all these wonderful innovative ideas you had. One thing I would like to point out is that the way I would approach it, what you would have done better. What we feel is, you need to know the content of what is there inside it. So, what is the book about? It could, not necessarily this book, but any other project you're taking up after this. What is the content about? First, you need to be very clear about that. Then, target your, to see who's your target audience. So, divide it amongst, age group, who do you think will read this, has a need to buy this. After that, then you need to maybe do a little research of the place around you, where you feel these type of people who you feel is your target audience will be there, so that you can target them. So once you've done this, I think it's much more focused, and then it becomes much more easier to reach out to these guys. That's one part. First, in terms of segmentation as to who you're targeting. Second point is, once you're aware of the content and know a lot about it so that you can talk about it, it becomes much more easier to connect with the customer. One thing you need to keep in mind while selling books is that you don't need to sell it actually. Sales is only a last, call of the entire process. You need to talk to the customer, you need to engage him, like Radhika said, and talk about the book and stuff like that, so that he knows that, okay, here's a guy who's coming to me who knows his product. So once you have gained that trust in the minds of the customer, it's much more easier to connect. He might not buy the book then, but the next time you meet him, he'll definitely be interested. So it's keeping him engaged. Then taking it up from there and closing the deal. So apart from this, what we usually do in our publishing house in terms of marketing to reach out to customers, I understand from what Radhika said also that you don't have too much of bandwidth in terms of money to spend or stuff like that, so to do it on a much bigger scale like others. But what we generally do here is we break it up into three segments. One is in terms of PR, which is reaching out to making your product visible. Second is in terms of online space, which is social media, which is big in recent times. So a lot of effort from our side goes into connecting with the consumer, making them aware of the book, and and what is it about, and playing and engaging them with it through various social media platforms. The third would be visibility on the ground, as in posters and whatever other material you can make and reach out to the customer. So this is primarily the way to go about it. And what we are also now coming to understand is that because of the rise of online places, marketplaces like Flipkart, like Amazon, and the others, you don't see too many people visiting stores to buy a book. So that's a big challenge for us, and which is why we are reaching out to through you guys to find new areas where we can reach out to customers, and feel that we need to be in a place where customers are, rather than expect the customers to come to you and to a store or to a place where you keep the book and sell it. So this is a primary motive from in having this exercise done, to reach out to new consumers and promote our books. So I won't take too much of a time, since most of the entire thing was done through by Radhika. Just a few points from my side which I thought I'd share with you. So I'm through. Adhyasha?
Thank you so much, Mr. Nair, and this was helpful because this is something, it's a practical challenge in the aspect that also needs to be highlighted for all the students, and they should
Absolutely.
also learn the reality. Reality check is really important in everything that they should be interested in. So thanks again for bringing that up. And now I would also like to introduce my colleague. This is Prerna with us, who is going to take you to the expected programs that is going to come up next for you guys. So Prerna, over to you.
Hello everyone, and first of all I would like to congratulate for you being the participant in the Apprentice Challenge, and I should tell you that each one of you is a forward thinker, and I believe that you guys are the potential entrepreneurs who are going to solve the problems of the world. So as I put it, you guys are the shakers and movers of the world. So congrats to you all. And now I should tell you, you should know that each one of you are lucky that you got handpicked, and it was really easy this time that you could avail and you could get the taste of the real business world. But from next challenge on, it's going to be more competitive, and the arena is going to be bigger, because we are going to select the teams from across the country and from tier 1 to tier 3 colleges. So you will have a chance to compete with the best of minds. But when I say best of minds, I do not mean it's going to be academically best of minds. It's going to be the way you think. How differently can you think? So let's see what you got, and I would say that keep yourself posted on the coming up challenge. We are already building up the next challenge, which is coming up in July. So I would say each one of you should follow NEN website and follow us on Facebook and Twitter, so that keep yourself updated and be the part of NEN. And yeah. So I will see you at the next challenge. So now I will invite Dr. Radhika to announce the finalist.
Okay guys, so you guys, all of you, I truly believe that each of your experience is a reward by itself. I'm so sure each one of you will agree this, right? The price becomes immaterial. It is the experience itself which is a big prize for you. And it is preparing you for more to come. As Prerna said, there's going to be more. Adhyasha and the NEN people have already averred that the competition is going to get tougher and tougher. This is just a jalak. And you guys are really now a chosen few, because now it will be thrown open to everybody. But you guys have already had a jalak. So I'm very sure you guys are going to perform better and better and better in the things to come. And you're going to tax us, because we have to prepare the challenge better and better and better. So guys, let's look forward to a fantastic competition ahead, and keep your hands on those hot buttons for the Smarty, right? And you guys have had real-time selling. You've been part of a real market. You have actually interacted with real customers. You've actually given out the product and got the cash. You've made your pitches. Guys, you've had your downfalls, you've had your highs and downs and ups and downs. You guys done a whole lot of things, and I'm so sure next time you're asked to do it, you will know exactly what better you can do. And that, guys, is a huge, huge learning all by itself. So let me come. Of course, there will be some people who have performed better, who have met the objectives that have been set out to you. The finalists are three teams. One is the Rising Achievers. Second is Zenith. And the third is Persevere. Congratulations.
Congratulations, teams. So it's time for the winner now, right? So there's a lot of options for the even for the the finalists. So you guys will be showcased on our social media channels once we announce this competition, once we launch this officially. Because till now we haven't actually publicly announced this competition on our social media channels, except the website where we have just the basic information. But yes, we will put all the teams available, all the information about the teams, the finalist team there.
Yes.
And then this is the time for the winner. So may I request Mr. Krishna Kumar please to announce the winner? And can you please switch on the webcam, please?
Yeah. Just a second.
Hello?
Just a second.
Yeah.
Some problem with this. Can you go ahead, Jessa? There's some
Yeah,
problem.
without the cam? Alright, no issue. You can directly then announce if there is some issue.
You can go ahead and announce. I said there's some problem. Yeah.
Oh, okay, alright. So,
Yeah.
the most awaited moment? Okay, alright. I think I should pause for a moment and I should announce that. I think there is still something that I can add about what is expected next. That is the most important thing. Winner is okay, chalo, it's okay. We will get back to you on this. We should keep the excitement level a little high and the pressure on you who is going to win. But yes.
And after all, winners and the finalists are going to get a lot of social media coverage, and yes, it's going to be awesome for you guys.
Right, it is just not about winning the competition, it is just not about getting a certificate or getting recognized or getting an internship, but it is about participation. You guys have participated, that is the most important thing. Anyways, there are incentives available for you, which shouldn't really bind you about or shouldn't be the reason for a participation in such kind of competition. It's about learning that you are getting, and we can bet on it. The kind of training programs and all the kind of like premium kind of programs we are going to bring to you is something that would be first of its kind and extremely exciting for you. So stay tuned is what we always used to say, but this time it is completely going to take you to a next level.
Yeah.
So yes. So before we close on this,
Can I just?
yeah, sure.
Sorry. Yeah, can I just ask all the participants one question? Just one question, right? Guys, touch your heart and tell me that throughout this whole exercise and at the end of this exercise, you guys have not changed your thinking at all. If your thinking has changed, believe me, that is a big reward. Whether in terms of teamwork, whether in terms of your communication, whether it's in terms of your thinking, whether it's in terms of pitching or in terms of looking at your customer. Guys, if you feel there has been no change in your thinking, then talk to us. But if you have met what you wanted. Thank you.
Exactly. We would rather going ahead with the announcement, we would request few of the team members to actually share their experiences. I think that would be really amazing.
Yes, I would like to add that if you have any we would love to get your individual feedback on your experience, and if you have any ideas, drop your ideas on smarte2015@nenglobal.org.
That's the email ID.
Yeah, I would repeat. It is smarte, as in SMARTE 2015@nenglobal.org. So let's see what ideas you got and what's your feedback. How did you feel about it?
And also we will be sending you an online feedback feedback form exclusively for this particular challenge that you have gone through. So probably this will help us understand a little better what has been your experiences and what you want us to build on it. Apart from that, any additional suggestions that you have, as Prerna has already given you the email ID and you have received a lot many communication from this ID, you can reply back to us. We would love to hear. All our eyes, ears, everything is open to hear and build an extremely interesting program which you would love to be a participant. Just be very sure this time the competition is going to be very tough. Not just that you are going to participate with all kind of all tiers of institute across India, but yes, very soon we will also move to a global label, which is going to give you a very different perspective. It's a holistic perspective of the approaches that the student can actually think. It's not always important to think out of the box, but it is also important to think inside the box. That we always try to come up with something which is we can try to perform innovatively. But innovativeness is just not about trying something completely a different thing, but the normal thing that we do in a regular life, also putting it in a different way. It is also innovativeness. So it's a different stance for it. So let's see how things are going on and shaping up for you guys.
Yes.
And I think it's an amazing experience for us as well. Okay. So here, anything you would like to add?
No, I would just like to say that being an entrepreneur is nothing but, seeing the problems, being able to see the problems differently. That's all. Where other people see problems, you would see the solution and the start of something great. So please drop in your ideas. That's what I would love to see, your ideas. And if we see that an idea is worth spreading, we would give special coverage on the idea, and we would also start some contest on idea based on Facebook very soon.
Polling,
Polling and all. So please don't be quiet and just be proactive and keep thinking and keep hitting emails to us, keep sending mails to us.
Exactly. That's the reason you guys are e-leaders and e-members. You're a part of the e-cell, and definitely e-cell members can't be so numb. You have to perform well. There is a reason why you are here. There is a purpose you have already created in yourself to be a part of such kind of sessions, and I think this is why you are going to stand outside. I think this is a very common practice. I would like to tell you, we have obviously seen that very often, even a e-cell member who is not opting for a job, but not starting up on a venture during his campus or just after passing out, even if he is taking a job, the kind of exposure that he is getting or she is getting is completely different. The skill that the e-cell member is developing while being on such kind of organization or body on the campuses is completely different than being a part of any cultural club or any quiz club or something like that. So I think we are trying to build that thing from the very beginning. So be it professional, be it your personality development, be it your marketing skills, be it your presentation skills, be it the way you talk, the way you stand, the way you walk, everything matters.
Yes.
And yes, coming to the videos and that you guys have submitted, right? So already Radhika had covered those pointers, but I'd still like to highlight, you really have to take care about every single aspect that is getting covered, because every single small thing has its own importance while you present, right? How you move your hands, how you talk, how you smile, how you present, or how you dress up, everything has its own importance, and it should be taken care while you come back to us next time. And the video should always be with a storyline that should give us a connect. Okay, we should always be able to understand what you are trying to say. It shouldn't be a haphazard way of putting the content because we have asked you. You should also understand the purpose of doing something. It should not be just because it's a part of the competition you're doing it. It's for you, it's not for us. You are going to be the change for yourself, not for us, right? So are you guys ready to be the next Smarty?
I believe the answer is yes. I'm speaking on your side. Yes, Adya, we are ready.
Great. So now it's time for the announcement.
Yeah, I'm
So
I'm
the
sure
first
they're
Smarty
waiting.
2015 is. So let me put the speaker. I'll unmute the team. If possible, the person is available. Oh, I don't see the team. Okay. Anyways, the first Smarty 2015 is.
Come on, don't make them wait now.
Yeah, I think. But it is also giving me a lot of excitement to just not to announce them and keep them going with what all the suspense. Okay. Anyways, I shouldn't waste any more time.
Okay.
And the next Smarty 2015 is the team Persevere Acropolis Indore. Congratulations, guys! Now you are the winners of the first competition, and Definitely, I think this is going to set a lot of benchmark for the. This was a little liberal, as we have already said, but that's not important. But you guys have really come up with an innovative idea, which is the most important thing. Do you know, guys, what this team has done? This team has actually converted this competition into another competition. They have put together this competition as a book review competition at their campus, okay, for the student. The student has to buy the book at 150 only, and then they have to read the book and then write a review, and in return they will be getting a free copy of Poor Little Rich Slum, which was given as a free copy. So anyways, there was a lot of ideas that has come in. This was completely different because generally, anyways, it was made available to you guys how you want to sell it. You could not really charge more money, more than 150 is what we have said, and you have to give a free copy, we have said. And this team has done exactly the same, but in a different way, and that's where the innovativeness lies.
I'll tell you, it is an awesome idea. I can't think that way.
Right.
You guys are like awesome.
Yes, and also they have just not limited it to that. They have a lot of I think they have some references, some announcement, some kind of prizes for the references.
Wow.
Referral prizes, and also they have some other nomination. I think the top 5 rating, whoever has done, probably they have got some awards, prizes for them as well. I think that's a amazing thing they have done. So,
yeah, so it is, of course, generating new ideas is great, but acting upon someone else's idea, adopting it is a challenge of its own. So you guys are great. We created a competition for you, and the winners adopted the same idea and implemented in their own college
Exactly.
or in the world. So it's awesome.
Right, and I would also like to highlight there was a team. Before we sign up, we would like to hear from few of the team, from the team who have won, and also from other teams about how their experience has been. That will be really an exciting thing from all of them. But yes, I would like to highlight also there was some team who has actually tried making this competition into a noble cause. Like recently we had this Nepal issue, right?
Yeah.
This tragedy that has happened, and also there were 2 teams who have taken social responsibility as the cause, and they have tried fulfilling this the whatever the amount they are earning out of this, the incentive they are earning, they are going to contribute to that. They have done 100% sailing. They have done an amazing job. They have sold at a very limited time, but that is not what we are looking at, right? Definitely the cause is very noble, but just basis of the cause, we can't really announce a winner. This is the innovativeness that we are actually looking at. There is a sympathy factor which has helped them to sell this off, but that is not where we are trying to bring you or pull you into a kind of training program. The level is going to be very tough, so a different kind of approach is always important. So coming to the experiences sharing, we would request Ms. Lovesh Patwari from Acropolis to share his experience. I am unmuting you, Lovesh. Please go ahead. We would like to hear from you. How was the overall experience? Lovesh, you are unmuted. Please go ahead. Lovesh, can you hear us? I think there is some technical issues. No issue. Alright, we will move ahead with some other. I'm randomly calling out names now, and irrespective of whichever team they belong to, possibly 2-3 experience sharing would be really an amazing thing for us also. So, can I request Harshvardhan Balotia to go ahead? Harsh, can you hear me? Harsh, you have muted yourself. So can you unmute yourself and try sharing your experience about this overall competition that you have been through?
Guys, you have to use a handset for this. Handset with a mic.
We can hear some noise around, but
Yes.
I think they are not able to. Is there anyone there? I think there's some technical issues, but
Guys, you can write your problem. If you have a technical problem, write it on the chat box. If you can hear us. Can you hear us, Harsh?
We can see that he is unmuted from his end. He is unmuted, so I think that's the issue he's facing. Possibly this is a new tool, and not all of them are aware of how they should use it. Possibly, yeah. So I can see Aman online. Aman, would you like to share your experience? Aman Kapoor.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, please go ahead.
Hello, ma'am. Hello, guys.
Hi. Please share your experience.
The competition was fantastic. We actually liked the competition. Actually, this was something new to probably what ESL was doing from 2 years. And when we were in the competition, the smell of fresh books and the offer was also great. That we will be getting the Poor Little System for absolutely free in 150 rupees. But unfortunately, we failed to sell 100 books. We only covered of selling 50 books, as there was a bulk order from other side which got cancelled in the last moments. But we really enjoyed the competition as it was also team building competition, and at some moment it actually made us famous in college. Like we were like little booksellers roaming around in the corridors of the college and selling books, and so it was quite good.
Right, great. So what is your learning? We would like to know what was your unique learning with this competition.
The key learning was how to approach a customer. Like some customers were like, no, I only buy PDF books. I only read PDF books. I only buy books from Amazon.com. I don't buy hard copies. So it's basically tough for us to tell them that why you should consider our copies and why actually reading from paper is good.
Yeah, so in return, it has also improved your sales pitch, how you interact with them, how you actually put your point forward and make them understand the importance of buying a hard copy also, because definitely we are going green and we are number of copies, printing copies are getting reduced, but still there is a reason, there is a comfort of reading a book while you are going at a travel or wherever. It's not always good to stick to your gadgets, right?
Yes. And the most important point is each one of you might have learned the psychology. Unconsciously, you people have learned how to gauge the psychology of each individual, like how a person thinks. Two different individuals think differently. So what inspire one customer to buy your product, necessarily the other customer will not get inspired by the same thing. So I think this is one of the points you should look at.
Great, right.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much, Aman. I think we will go next to Samiksha Goel. Samiksha, can you hear us?
Hello.
Hi, Samiksha. Please share your experience. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
The experience was like really nice. We had actually approached some restaurant for selling of books, so that we can actually give them the novels between the time interval. They give the books, like they give the food to the customers and the time in which they order. So, but actually the time duration for 7 days was really short, so it did not. Actually, some of them liked our idea, but they were like, we need some time to think. So it was really nice for all of us. We went to a park here, and there many people were like, they don't read, but still because of our approach and our thing, they actually bought the book.
Right. How many books have your team sold?
We sold some 50 books.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay.
That's a good number, Samiksha.
Yeah, exactly.
And I would say that when they said, when your customer said we need some time, you should have said it's now or never. It's a do or die situation.
Exactly.
You will never
We
get
actually
an offer
told-
at 150 bucks.
We actually told them, but the restaurant people were, we need to talk to our owners for this, but we could not talk to the owner directly, so the manager maybe could not transfer our message of entrepreneurship and keeping novels in their restaurants. So.
Right.
Okay.
But that's not a problem. It was just a learning experience, but at least they got a hang of it. That is more important about the competition, because it was just a beginning, just to understand how the entire format is and what is expected. I think that is more crucial for them. It is just not about how much they are earning, and if they are winning the competition, they are again and again having. Participation is the most important thing, and you should participate.
Yes.
You should actually interact with more and more people. Try out new ways. guys. It is just don't be confined about this bookish language into just learning and appearing examination. This definitely has its own importance in life.
Yes.
We can't really say a no to it. It has.
Yes, and next time on, tell the owner of any restaurant when you do such competitions, just tell them, you know what, uncle or auntie, whoever, you are going to get media coverage online, and this is a nationwide competition which is going to be broadcasted on TV. So they will immediately give you all the permission to sell whatever you want to sell from morning to evening, Samiksha. So you did great. Congratulations.
Because as she
Thank you
already
so much.
mentioned that we are trying to because it was this time it was a little compact. The number of teams, the approach, everything was compact. A lot of manual activities have been done here. But here on, it is going to be online. We are going online. All activities, all evaluation, everything will have a different perspective to it. So, which is going to help you a lot. And I think even the media coverage and all that is a lot of planning is happening with us, and I think we'll come back to you what all offerings we have for you. So I think stay tuned to us, and I think there's a great deal of understanding for us as well. So please respond to the Smarty ID that you had earlier mentioned, Smarty 2015 at
and follow Facebook and Twitter and NEN website, that is nenglobal.org, to keep yourself updated, because the next competition is going to come very soon, which is in July.
Right. We are going to create a separate event page here, and we will bring in all of you participants to share your experiences and a lot of talking points. We would like to hear, because you are the face now. You have gone through it. Now you are going to spread it. Okay, we are not going to talk about our product, but this product is yours. It's for you. You are the person who is going to consume it. You're just going to help yourself, right?
Yes,
so you have to talk and spread information.
And in addition, we are going to have a feedback tab on the website, and even on Facebook feeds, we are going to have a feedback tab wherein if each one of you or whoever is interested would like to share their experience or your testimonial, what you felt like, we will make sure that the right testimonial, we will flash it on our website, and people will get to know your idea, and you will get the credit for it.
Right, great. So once we are closing in this session, and we'll get back to you about all the details now. What is next for the next sessions and all. Before we go ahead, just one announcement, all of you. Please retain all the unsold copies with you. Okay, unless we come back to you about what will be the next processes of picking it up, Westline will be arranging. So please keep it safely with you, and get it back to us with the count of all the information. And mostly the swiping machines of whichever teams have already received must have been collected by the Bijli Pay guys already. If it hasn't been collected yet, please let us know so that we will make the arrangements to be done. Okay, and the incentive payouts, the certificates will be given out to you very soon. We are just closing on the formality of this competition. We'll get back to you. All the participants, whoever has been a part of this competition, will be getting the incentive for the number of books they have sold, plus the certificate of participation. Okay, and the winning team, yes, of course, you have won the 5,000 rupees cash additional to the incentive for the 100 books that you have sold, right? Apart from that, there is a 1 month internship available for you guys with Westland. So I think we will connect you and Westland very soon, offline rather, and get back to you with the details how these things would be planned off. And this is something that is going to be a mutual discussion between you and Westland, because you might have to travel. We are located in Indore, and the offer is at Chennai. How you have to do it, what stream, everything can be taken offline, and what is the time. I think you guys have, all of the team have done, I think, a splendid job, and we just wish you all the best. Look forward to our update. We would come back to you very soon. Write back to us. Thank you so much, and have a very great afternoon. Good day, and thank you all the participants and Dr. Radhika and Krishna Kumar.
And yes, guys, I want a photograph of each one of the team, so that we can put it up on Facebook. And please send it across, and yeah, wait for your team's photo on our Facebook and on Twitter. Please do that to us, and email your group photograph, your team photograph on, I will again repeat the email ID. It is smarte2015@nenglobal.org. Please send your individual group photographs, so that, yeah,
And it's
get
just
famous.
sorry, it is just not limited to the winning team, but for
Yeah,
all the
for
teams.
everyone, yes.
For all the teams. We would like to recognize you for being a part of this pilot, and a lot of happenings around. So you can actually, because a few of the teams have already sent us some photographs. In some cases it was a little hazy and all, but wherever you can just choose some good photographs and share with us. We would like to take a look at it, and if it is really good, we would like to showcase it to the world.
Yeah, maybe you have taken photographs while you were in the process. We would love to see while you were doing the competition. If you took some photographs, it would be great. And make sure it is not a blurred or hazy photograph. You can send it to us again, because
Yes.
you want to come across with the best of your face.
Right, right.
Do something
Exactly.
else.
So I think there's a lot of great learning for us, and thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to help you out. Thanks a lot. Have a great evening. Thank you all the participants, and thank you to the speakers for helping us with this session. It was an amazing learning session for us as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
See you at the
Bye.
next challenge.
Good afternoon. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.